Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. It looks like winter is taking a break today and we're back to some nicer weather. I'm going to be working on the greenhouses today. I've got to move all the plants out of the glass house here, move them outside, clean all the glass, clean up the greenhouse, and then move them all back in. I'm also going to be working on the poly house. I had the poly house split open, so I don't have much of a roof in here anymore. So you can see it's all just open sky in two places. So I'm going to tape it all up the best I can today and maybe throw a tarp over top. Keep it all nice and secure for the winter. I do have a fair number of plants in here that I'll have to move outside also while I'm working on it. I've got my cleaner here to do the windows. I'm also going to be filling up all my water barrels, and I may add some barrels in the basement so I have more water indoors for the winter. I'm going to need a place to put all the trees from the greenhouse, so I'll start clearing off some tables. Okay, that's a good start. It is currently 9 degrees Celsius outside, or 48 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's warm enough to move all the tropical trees out of here. Now I think I'll do maybe one side at a time because I just don't have enough bench space outside to put all the trees that are in here on one bench. So I'll start with this side, move all these out to my studio table out there, and get cleaning windows. I have got the first bench all cleared off, so now I've got to work on the ones down below. Out come the acacias. Yeah, they're doing quite well. I've got another big rock here. This is my tower rock. Real beauty. This side of the greenhouse is all cleaned up now. So I'm ready to wash windows. There's a thermometer out here. That doesn't need to be here. I can move that indoors. Here's a look at all the stains on the glass. So you can see it here, quite thick. Down below, it's very thick too. You can almost not see out of the greenhouse because it's so coated with algae. So I'll get that all cleaned off. That'll be exciting to get it nice and clear once again. The upper part is really good. There's very little, standing on it. There's a bit here. But yeah, they stayed pretty good, the upper section. So I've got a bucket of soapy water here. Nice warm water. Here I go, pain number one. It seems to be coming off quite easily. I'll clean my aluminum too. Make this greenhouse sparkle. I'm also picking up a lot of organic debris that's fallen down, is on the surface of my pea gravel. What a difference it's making. You can see the before, all kind of gungy, and the after. You can actually see outside quite nicely now. So I've got some rainwater now. I'm going to rinse the windows down, and then we'll finish it off with the Here's a look now. I've got the glass all rinsed off. It's looking pretty clear. So I'll let that dry and then I'll give it the final touches with the glass cleaner. Outside the greenhouse here, you can see the bench full of plants here. That's right full. I've got another one over here. It's right full with plants. And I even have a few over here. All my rocks are here. And all my pots are under the tarp over here. Safe and sound for the winter. Cleaning the glass sure makes a difference. You can see in the greenhouse now. I'll show you the other side, which is all cloudy. Can't really see anything through there. I'm going to begin cleaning the end walls now, so I've got to move everything out of the way once again, so I'll have to move that big bucket of water out of the way and my soil bin. I've got the two walls all cleaned with soap and water, rinsed down. So now I'm going to do the finishing touches with the glass cleaner, and then I can move the trees from this bench over here onto the empty bench and start on that side of the greenhouse. Wow, nice and clean. You can't even tell there's a window there anymore. It's so cool. Wow. Here's a look at the greenhouse now with all the glass panels cleaned. Wow, it looks brand new once again. So I'm going to move all the plants now from that bench over there onto here. Start cleaning over there. Okay, let's start with my juniper. Next comes the cactus garden. Over here. My Mars aloe project over here. Ficus. Alright, that's got the top bench cleared off, but I've still got to clear out down below. So now I'm going to get my big pot of cuttings out of here. And I have to be careful because I think I saw my toad going underneath the pot. So I got to be careful not to disturb the toad too much if I can avoid it. So here I go. I'm going to try and get the pot out. Oh yeah. So there's the little toad there. I want to show you the French lilac. It's in fall colors. Here is a look at the French lilac. So I kept it in the greenhouse all summer because it was kind of struggling to recover after the root pruning. So I think next year it's going to do really, really well. All right, I'll see if I can get my big pot of cuttings up on the bench now. I never did get time to repot them into individual pots to give away. So that will have to come in the future. Wow, this is a big pot. It's very, very, very heavy too. Well, here I go. I got to lift it by the edges like that. Oh, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not light. Here's a look at all my Ficus microcarpa cuttings. Doing very, very well. Lots of weeds in there too. I lifted up my pomelo seedlings from the gravel and check out the escape roots coming through the drainage holes there. Wow. They're doing really well, these pomelo seedlings. They came from Singapore, the seeds. Amazing. Here's a look at my giant sequoia seedlings. This is the end of year 2, so they'll be starting year 3 in spring. So there's my hand. They're kind of as high as my hand or a little higher. They're looking good. I'm going to arrange them into a forest this spring. Get them out of this nasty seed tray and into a decent pot. And I'm also going to prune them for the first time. I've got this half of the greenhouse all cleared out now. so I can begin washing down the windows with the soap and water. Check out the difference. Just amazing how much algae was built up. Some people wash their cars on Saturdays. I wash my greenhouse. That strange phenomena is happening again. As soon as I come out here to the greenhouse, the sun always sets. So I've got a little more daylight. I think I'll have enough light to clean up the greenhouse, finish cleaning all the glass, and get all the trees back in. I don't think I'll get to the poly house today. That might be a job for Sunday. Ah, that looks good. I have got the windows cleaned on the left-hand side here. So all is looking good. I can begin moving trees back in. The sun is still just above the fence there a bit. Trees are coming in. Oh, I better put my solar panel back up. I had that down when I cleaned the glass. My solar fan is still running really well. So there's my solar panel up there. I just have the cord going down to the fan. Like that. It's hard to believe that it's t-shirt weather almost at the end of November. It makes winter a whole lot shorter. Everything is back to normal in the greenhouse. It's full of trees once again, but nice and clean. There's a look at the greenhouse with the setting sun. Wow. You can see right in it. My larch forest here is still hanging on to a few needles. Well, I didn't get the poly house done today, but tomorrow I did get the glass greenhouse all cleaned up, so that's really nice. I was happy to get that done. I used to always have a green message at the end of my videos, and today I'm adding one because there's an important vote coming up in Ontario, Bill 23. It opens the road to pave over our greenlands and our wetlands, building highways and infrastructure. And I think it's important to preserve this land. I think Ontario is famous for its beautiful, pristine forests and wetlands. And I think it's important to vote against this bill. So if you're interested, contact your local MPP. Tell them not to support this bill. Let's keep Ontario green. Well, that wasn't the most exciting video in the world, just cleaning the glass in my greenhouse. But sometimes you have tasks in Bonsai that aren't that exciting, like weeding, cleaning your greenhouse out, moving trees around. It's all part of Bonsai. That's all for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.